Hello, everybody. This is Happy Hunting, our first show of 2013, and we are looking forward to a great new season, and I hope your year is going to be equally fantastic. I just want to remind you that Happy Hunting is sponsored by Prim Perfect Publications and Treat TV. And right now, we are going to go straight into one of our favorite segments, The Hunt News by Rosamoo Mendelson. And let me tell you, she has got some fantastic stuff to show you today. All right, Rosamoo, it is all yours.
Oh, thank you, Cinderson. Happy New Year. The very first thing, we're doing something different this time. And the very first thing I have to talk about is the fact that we're sitting in a house that is a hunt gift in the Courtyard Hunt. It's from Designer Prims and it's called Chic Abode. And it is really a fun build. It's not a huge number of prims, but it is mod. So you can move windows around and the doors and, sort of rearrange things to suit yourself and your own needs. And it's just very light and airy. And I enjoyed it. So I wanted to make a point of getting it here. I have things to show you from 4 different hunts today. If Courtyard Hunt is one of them, we'll get to more of the items from that in a few minutes. The first item I want to mention comes from the New Year's resolution hunt, and it's from Pillows and Things. It's the porch swing, which we have a couple people sitting on that to demonstrate. It has some wonderful animations and poses in there. Now I'm going to move over to what is a really unusual hunt that produced some very interesting things. It's the Steampunk meets Flower Power Hunt. It runs through the 31st, so people still have time to get another 10 days to get through this one. And there are some, pretty fun things here.
I'll say.
I'll start out with the clothes. The first outfit comes from Conant Empire. And as we're moving over to the right is an outfit from Toxic High. And then the ball gown is from Sin Original. The last clothing that I'm featuring today is from Cosmic Stream. And I didn't use the jacket skirt that comes along with it. I rather like the way this looks as it is. And all our models are barefoot because there weren't any shoes with things for this one.
Oh my.
But there are lots of shoes out there to be had in the hunts. Moving over, we have this very unusual steampunk swamp flower from Imagination Flower and Garden, which is kind of creepy. It's a little more steampunk. I think it's a little more steampunk than flower power. One of the fun things that's in there is this scooter. It's from Creative Design, and it's a steampunk scooter. Comes with several things. There's a HUD and a spare gas can. And if you're into the vehicles in Second Life, I think this is really an interesting one. Behind that on the wall, we have something called Gear Art. It's a set of 3. It's from Bayview Market. And to the left of that is a little bit more art. There are 2 pieces from Brass in Pocket. One is called Perception, and the one on top is Flower Can, which seems rather
cool.
Clear name.
I just have a question, Rosamoo.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take the steampunk scooter out on a Linden Road and do a test drive?
No, I didn't yet.
Darn.
But I will.
All right.
I will. In the very corner, we have a grandfather clock, or a version of a grandfather clock. It's called Sweet Dream Flower, and it's from Bee's Heaven, which is where the steampunk meets flower power hunt begins. Now we're going to move into the next hunt, which is the Courtyard Hunt. And going up the steps, I have something from, let's see, this is the, it's from Lumiere, excuse me. It's Contemporary Leaf Bamboo Lamps. It is there, it's a copy item, so you can put out as many as you want, and they light up or turn off at your choice.
Nice.
As you move up the top of the stairs, there's this wonderful thing called bubble frame. And I have to say, my suspicion is it's going to be a little bit of meditation or a hypnotizing kind of piece, because you could just sit there and watch those little bubbles go up and down quite a bit, quite a lot of the time. That, let's see, that is from Pixel Creations, by the way. Below that, from Chic Buildings, is a really nice dresser with a lot of drawers, and the vase with twigs is on top of that, which is also from them. As we move forward into the front corner is the item from Prime. This is a pallet table with pillows and rug. And the one thing to note about this, and actually I didn't read the directions, so it's my own fault, but the animations for this are in the table, not in the pillows, and it works beautifully. Prime is a very high-end designer, and they have lots of good stuff. So just remember to look, if you're going to sit in it, do it from the table or read the directions. On the left, we have a pallet futon from Before Sleep. Everybody's into pallets this time. I'm not quite sure what the fascination is with the pallets at this point. And coming back to where we are is the wicker courtyard set from Park Place. I've set the table with sandwiches from Creations Kitchens. They're lunch plates and a bowl of potato chips to nosh on as we're
and calorie-free.
Oh, yes. And I have to say the courtyard hunt was really a fun one to do. It's not overly large, but a good deal of it is a grid-wide hunt because you do go off the sim, but quite a few of the stores are located on the courtyard sim. And so it's kind of geographically, it's very nice to just sort of walk around there and go from one store to the next in that section. The next hunt is the New Year's resolution hunt in the back of us. And I'm starting out with this wonderful item, the Oriental style hutch. It's from Icarus. And it has this wonderful, the scroll on top is movable. It's mod. So you can put it on the wall or place it anywhere that you would like to have it. Around to the side are two chairs from Grumble. They are called Ingman chairs. And they are framing the Nouveau shelves from R&B Designs. And that is a mesh item. The whole thing is mesh, and it's 9 prims. Comes with all of the items on the shelves. And wow. you can add more if you need to. If you have a storage problem, you can just put that in and add all the tchotchkes you need.
Oh my.
There's some clothes in this hunt as well. And going from the left to the right across the wall, I'm going to start out with an outfit from Dressed by Lexi. It's called Miss Splendid in Ruby. And getting more casual, Prism provided something called Annie Jeans and Sweater in blue. And the next one just to the right of the shelves, I'm crazy about. This is one of the things that I used to love when I was growing up, is a corduroy coat. They call it a captain's coat. I always called it a pea jacket when I was a kid. Just sort of it's from Holly Hod, and it comes with the pants as well. It's a great outfit, and I'm looking forward to wearing that. The last one is from Felicia Fashions. It's the Connie mesh sweater and pants.
Very cute.
Yep. The last hunt I have things from is called the New Year New Style Hunt. It goes through the 28th, so there's plenty of time. I pulled out just 4 of the dresses, 4 of the outfits from this. And going from left to right, we start with Sero Style, which is a lovely cocktail style dress, a little bit formal. Next to that is from Fashion Attic, and is the red dress from Fashion Attic, and the shoes are from Lindy Clow shoes. The skull shirt comes from American Bazaar, although it doesn't come with the pants. Those were just for decency's sake. And on the far right is the red dress is from PB Designs. And that is the hunt report.
Well, Rosamoo, you have done a great job here, and I love the fact that you brought a house to show everybody. And this was a great way to showcase all the different hunt items that you showed us today. So well done, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing more houses and cottages and maybe a few skyboxes now and then.
Well, we'll have to see. The next show will probably be a little more Valentine oriented. It'll be interesting to see what people have to provide. So I'm sure there'll be some romantic setting.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. Okay, well, that is it for the hunt news for this segment of the show. So we are going to take a short break. And when we come back, I will be interviewing our hunt organizer guest, Chimo Ruby of the Bubbly Heart Hunt. And this, of course, is going to be tying in with the upcoming February and Valentine's Day. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. And we will be right back. And of course, don't forget that everything you heard about today will be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. All right, see you in just a few.
Designing Worlds is the show all about design and designers in virtual worlds.
And you can see us every Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 10 p.m. in the UK.
We have a great lineup of shows for you this season.
We explore some of the most beautiful places in Second Life.
We meet the designers who are using virtual worlds in innovative ways.
We discuss issues that are important to residents.
And we celebrate the festivals that shape our real lives.
And our virtual lives too.
So, join us for some great shows in this season of Designing Worlds.
On Treat TV every Monday at 2 p.m.
And catch up on our special channel on the Treat.tv website.
Don't miss it.
Welcome back, viewers. And we are here with Chimo Ruby, the organizer for the Bubbly Heart Hunt. And we are at the starting point. So this is going to give you a chance of knowing where you need to go to start this hunt. And Chimo is going to tell us all about her hunt and how she got into hunts. Welcome, Chimo.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me in your show.
Oh, we're very delighted to have you here. Now, I know that you have done hunts before because our hunt news reporter Rosamoo has talked about some of your previous hunts, and I've taken part in a few of them, and they've been a lot of fun. So how do you do your hunts? Do you like doing themes, seasons, certain ones? What do you do?
I usually go into holidays. So my first hunt was last year, and it was a Halloween hunt that I started. Not actually Halloween, but like I am Mexican. I did a Dia de Muertos hunt. So that was my first hunt I've ever done here.
Oh, the De Muertos one was absolutely fantastic. I heard so many great comments from hunters about that one. So you are to be congratulated on that.
I started doing this because just like you guys, I love to hunt. I love to find stuff, and I get really happy when I find really nice stuff from designers. So everybody told me, because I have like this group of friends where we always hunt in different hunts, and they're all, well, you like it so much, you should try out organizing a few hunts. And I was like, well, I'm going to do it, and I really enjoy it. It's something I really like to do, so I'm continuing to do it for every holiday season that I love.
Well, I've also noticed that you tend to make them a more manageable size, which I think many hunters are rather grateful for.
I try to keep my hunts less than 50 stores, just because if they're way too huge, sometimes you just don't finish it. And me as a hunter myself, I get frustrated if I don't get all the gifts. So, yeah.
Well, that is a very smart thing to do. And as a hunter myself, I can say on behalf of all the hunters, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
I'm glad.
Now, okay, your next one is the Bubbly Heart. And of course, that would tie in with an upcoming holiday next month in February, Valentine's Day.
Yes,
And
that's correct.
so, is it going to be anything specific for the hunt that they're going to be looking forward to? Is it a little bit more generally themed?
I opened this hunt for vendors to do whatever they would love to give you guys. It's mostly in love theme because I did know I wanted to have this hunt during the Valentine season. So I wanted people to have enough time to use their items. That's why I started it from the 20th. And yeah, you're just gonna find a lot of I think poses, furniture. There's gonna be clothing too. There's a few things for males too. I saw that some of the vendors were giving me because I post a blog with information and pictures of all the things you guys could find. So, because usually as a hunter myself, I like to know what I'm getting when it's a hunt that even if you pay a Linden, I'd like to know. Yeah. So
Oh,
I try to do that for hunters, let them know what they're getting, just to know if that's what they want to get or not.
well, I'm sure for everyone out there, knowing that the guys have been included is a huge plus because, well, they get left out so much of the time, and it's nice to know they are being included in this one. And the hunt item that they are looking for, what is it?
It's uh it's a couple of hearts. I chose a pink heart and a white heart. The pink heart for me is mostly symbolizing the love, and the white heart symbolizes the pureness of love. So I just wanted to have something really like clean and um, I don't know. I think red is used a lot, but I really like pink and white better. I think it symbolizes more pureness instead of passion.
Well, I think that is going to be an easy one for them to find, hopefully. Now, is there a hunt group that the hunters can join so they can get help when they need it?
Yes, my store group is actually also the hunt group. So in the first location, they could add themselves to the Albin Chimo group, and that group is where everybody has the open chat where they could ask questions of, oh, I can't find it. Can anyone give me another clue? And so you guys could freely talk in that chat.
Oh, well, that is going to be so helpful. Now, I also believe that you have a blog for your hunts too.
Yes, this blog is where I post most of the pictures. If vendors are willing to give me their picture of their item, I post it. So everybody could view pictures and landmarks, and they could choose the stores they want to visit. And if you want to visit it, it's very simple. It's just achunts.blogspot.com.
Terrific. Well, I think I know for myself the hunt blogs that the different hunt organizers set up can be such heaven sent in so many ways, especially if you're having a little trouble. You can go and reread the hint or go into the group and see what people are saying. And sometimes you just kind of go, oh, I could, it's right there. I could have tripped over it if I would just look. So thank you for doing that. I wish a few more people would kind of do the same thing. It is such a useful tool for everybody concerned, as far as I think.
Yes, as a hunter, when I used to hunt, I really liked the blogs that had the landmarks, and I always said, oh, I wish they had the pictures of the items, and I didn't have to go to other blogs to know exactly what they were giving. So that's why I decided on my in my hunts to add the pictures in my blog.
Now, you just have the hints and the hunt items, so our hunters are not going to be looking for any kind of hunt path, correct?
No, usually only if the store is really big, I ask the vendors to do the paths. But if the store is like mine, just a normal size shop, it's easy. You guys could. The fun of the hunt is also searching for it, and you have fun with your friends doing that. So I don't want to take that all away from a hunt.
Now, I did notice that one of the things that you as a hunt organizer are doing, and I think the much better organized ones also are doing, is that you use social media besides posters and things like that. So, besides your blog, is there other media that you use to promote your hunts?
Yes, I actually use my Facebook. I have a few groups also where I post a lot of information about the hunt, just so it gets the word out. And most of the people that I have added as friends in my Facebook, they love hunts and they really like to hear the news. So, the news of new hunts that I have. So, yeah, usually I use Facebook. And also SL hunts and Hunt SL help a lot with my hunts. I
Do you
want to
think
thank
you'll
them.
Oh, yeah, those organizations are fantastic. Do you think you'll ever be up on Flickr?
Flickr, yes, I've been told by many of my friends to try to do the Flickr also. So yeah, I'm planning on starting out a Flickr for the hunt group.
Okay, folks, you heard it here first. So I think, keep checking Timo's profile, and one of these days she'll say, "We are now up on Flickr. Come and follow," and you'll be even more informed. I think that'll be a great idea.
Yes, yes, I think it would.
Now, one thing that I always like to ask hunt organizers, do you have annual hunts that you hold every year, or do you just kind of do it a little bit more randomly?
Well, I haven't been very long organizing hunts, but I really would like to do, for example, I did the sweet Christmas hunt, and that is one I'm planning on doing every year because I really love Christmas. It is my favorite holiday. So it's the one I'm probably going to emphasize the most. And I actually chose the name because I think Christmas is meant to be kept sweet and um, with the family. And I really like that holiday.
Oh, Timo, you and I have to get together sometime and compare our inventory folders for Christmas items. I think you and I are close cousins when it comes to that.
Yes, I'm totally. I don't even keep count of my inventory. I should like sit down and try to like organize it. But between the things I get in the hunts and the stuff I create for my store, it's totally full.
Well, I think you and I are both, like I said, cousins in our love of Christmas and wanting to keep it a nice holiday, like you said, a sweet holiday and something to truly enjoy. So I like that idea a great deal.
Thank you.
Now, you've mentioned your store, so I take it that that keeps you pretty busy.
Yes, yes, actually, it keeps me busy, but I have help with the store because my partner, it's my real life boyfriend. He's a designer, so he helps me a lot with the designing of the new clothing and he's really into it, so he really helps me out. So I have to thank him for helping me so much.
Well, I think that is wonderful. And tell him next time you're on the show, he needs to be sitting there with you, no hiding behind the scenes.
Yeah, he's very, very timid, but I should tell him to be in the show with us.
He can be the silent partner, you can be the front person, but we would like to have him on the show and tell him he's got about, a few months' warning, maybe.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him to get prepared.
That I think will be great. Now, what else do you do? Are you constantly in Photoshop or GIMP? I mean,
Yes, I usually use Photoshop, so I'm photoshopping a lot. Yeah, my family is always like, "Oh, you're gonna lose your sight. You're photoshopping so much." And I'm like, I love it. It's something I like to do a lot. So yeah, mostly it's the love for Photoshop and editing that I really love.
I think that's one indication of a successful hunt organizer and their hunts is that they have a strong streak of creativity or some kind of artistic bent that helps to make a hunt successful, and also an empathy for people, that you're not just brushing off the hunt vendors and the hunters themselves, that it really does matter to you that it's a good hunt for everybody and things go smoothly.
Yes, yes, I really like for vendors. I try to. I've applied to many other hunts in the past, and sometimes some of the organizers they take a long time answering vendors, and I try to answer them as soon as possible because as when I was a vendor myself, I was always like, oh, am I going to be in it? Am I not going to be in it? So that's something that in my hunts I do. I try to answer right away as soon as I get the note cards. So that's something I think I want all other organizers to keep in mind. Vendors like to know.
I totally agree. Well, I think my last question today is going to be, is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers?
Well, I just want to let them know or that all the vendors in my hunts prepare this for you guys with a lot of love. And also that you just enjoy everything you guys do on SL, enjoy everything you do on RL, and just have a lot of fun and try to keep away from depression. So just have fun, you guys.
Yes, and do remember, viewers, that with something like the Bubbly Hunt, that does mean spring is coming. The gray, cloudy days will be parting. There will be blue sky. There will be sunshine. And the temperature will get above freezing for some of us. So look forward to something like the Bubbly Heart Hunt. And as Timo has said, she is a hunt organizer that cares, and she is there for the vendors and you hunters. So get out there. The hunt is currently going, and it will continue to February 20th. So you have plenty of time to hit all of the stores in this hunt and have a great time. And Timo, thank you for being a guest on today's show, and I hope that you will agree to come back for one of your other hunts.
Thank you for having me, and it was a pleasure meeting all of you guys. I just want to thank you for having me too. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, that is it for this part of the show with my wonderful guest, Chimo Ruby, hunt organizer for the Bubbly Heart Hunt. And now we are going to head back to the studio for the upcoming hunt news with Rosamoo Mendelson and the end of the show. All right, we are heading right back now. Well, that was a great interview with Chimo Ruby about her hunt, and I hope all of you are going to run out and take part in that one. And for right now, we have Rosamoo back, and she's going to tell you all about the upcoming hunts. So, Rosamoo, take it away.
Thank you. I've got 9 hunts that are running currently and will run into February, and I'm going to tell you about them. The first one I'm going to mention is the Glitz, Glamour, and Sparkle Hunt. You're going to be looking for a Sculpty Diamond. It's running until February 15th, and you're supposed to they're supposed to provide things that are pretty, very pretty and sparkly.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
I know. Next, we get to the Fantasy Hunt, which will run until the 21st of February. The hunt item is a Sculpty flower. This is a one linden hunt. And of course, as the name implies, it is going to be fantasy items. The Precious Hunt has a sculpty blue gem as the hunt item. It's jewels and sparkly things, which I guess everybody's ready for after sort of delving into winter. We want all that little sparkly stuff from the snow. That runs through February 15th as well. The Love and Hate Hunt is going, and it's a full perm hunt. It runs only until the 10th of February. It is a 2 linden hunt, but for builders, this is absolutely a must-do. There are 80 stops on this hunt. It's a very large full perm hunt, which will be exciting. We've done part of this already, and it's just a wonderful hunt. The next one is Winter Wonderland. Speaking of wonderful, the hunt item for this is a snowflake. It runs to the 15th, and the theme is whatever you think makes a wonderful winter wonderland. The I Love Nature Hunt runs through the 15th of February. It's all about nature, of course, and its hunt item is a purple rose. I've included one store hunt. I'm trying to pay more attention to the store and the sim hunts. This is called Oxygen 3. You're looking for an oxygen tank. It's at Good Clothing Store, and it runs until the 12th of February. This next one is kind of interesting. It's called Promote Our Creations. The hunt item is a sculpty that says free, and it's really wide open in terms of the theme. People can put in whatever it is that they do best. That's the idea, is the best thing that you do. It runs until the 12th of February. The last hunt on the poster is the Pimp My Valentine hunt. You're going to be looking for a red heart. I expect that there will be a lot of Valentine's hunts with red hearts. It runs through the 15th, so just till the day after Valentine's Day. And the last one is the Bubbly Heart Hunt. It runs until the 20th, so you got a little more leeway on that. And this just puts me in mind that the next show we have will be probably very pink and red and full of Valentines and hearts.
I think you are very correct in that. And I have a feeling next month I'm going to be wearing red or pink for our shows. So we'll see what I can find in my SF design wardrobe here. Okay, well, thank you, Rosamoo. My goodness, you are just killing my inventory because I am picking up Prim and mesh stuff, builder kits and things. So, okay, I'm trying.
Well, welcome to the Inventory Overload Club.
I start closing in on 50,000 items, and then I start opening up hunt folders, and I'm back up to 52,000. Story of my life, but that's all right. I will succeed. That is my New Year's resolution for here. Okay, viewers, everything Rosamoo just told you about will be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com, so be sure to check that out. And of course, this episode will air on January 25th, so you can watch it there. And of course, on our other places on Treat TV and YouTube, so you can always check there. And that just about wraps it up for our first show in 2013. So I think it was a great start to the new year. Rosamoo, again, thank you for all your hard work. You're fantastic.
And happy hunting to you.
So that is it. And viewers, we will see you next time where we're going to have even more great stuff for you to go out and find. So we will see you next time, and happy hunting.